24th European Weightlifting Championships.
We start off in the 52 kilo class with Marinov. Marinov of Bulgaria, lifting 105 kilograms, 231 pounds.
From the floor, the bar has to go to arm's length in one movement.
Nice lift.
Good lift.
Marinov, one of the top lifters in Bulgaria today.
Be followed by Barbakas of Hungary.
Here we have on the bar 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. Two-hand snatch.
Silver medal winning lift.
Nice extension of that lift. And he holds it.
Gets the signal. At the end of each lift, the bar has to be held stationary while the referee gives a signal for the lifter to replace the bar on the platform. Next lifter on is Jacob of Romania. Another good lift, securing him the bronze medal in the snatch competition.
Now we go into the second of the two lifts in weightlifting, the clean and jerk. In this lift, the weight is taken up in two movements. First to the chest, and then from the chest up overhead.
A good clean by Marinov of Bulgaria, followed by a very successful jerk.
Under the 40 kilograms there on the bar, over 300 pounds. 308 pounds to be exact.
Shows a lifter chalk in his hands and his thighs. This is to facilitate easy lifting of the bar off the thighs. Again, the lifter is Barbakas of Hungary. Good clean. Steadies himself. Strong drive with the legs and another good jerk.
I think he's a bit pleased with that one, Jack.
Yes, another silver medal winning lift. Hungarian coaching delegation showing how pleased they really are.
Here we have Jakob again, Romania. Doing the final clean and jerk, 120 kilograms on the bar. Nice clean. Sets himself for the jerk. Easy. Very, very easy lift there, 264 pounds.
The final placing in the 52 kilo category is first place, Marinov, Bulgaria. Second place, Barbakas of Hungary. And third place is Jacob of Romania.
Now we're going on to the heavier weight category, 56 kilos.
Tereskin of Bulgaria. First attempt snatch. Strong snatch to arm's length. A very, very easy lift. The second lifter is Militozin, the Soviet Union.
This chap won the award for the best looking lifter of the games.
Militozin is an Armenian. Very powerful lift indeed.
117.5 kilograms, 258 pounds. lifted it like an empty bar.
120.
The fun next lifter we will see is Frank Marvis from East Germany. Frank has been lifting in World Championships for around 10 years. Well-controlled lift. Another success. That lift secured him third place in the snatch competition.
That was the end of the snatch competition. Now going to the clean and jerk.
Zeriskin of Bulgaria.
352 pounds on the bar.
Powerful clean to the chest, easy recovery. And a strong drive to arm's length.
Very much a squatter's jerk there, Jack.
Sorry, Dennis?
Very much a squatter's jerk there, backside way back on the jerk.
Yes, his technique isn't very good, shows a little bit of tightness in the hips.
Here we come to Russia's answer to Rambo.
Height, 5'2". Body weight, 8 stone 11.
Struggling there on the clean. And it's there, it's there. Yes, it's a good lift.
Just a good lift, yes.
That should get him the silver medal.
Mavis coming out for a third attempt.
It's nice to see this lifter still around, Jack. He's been around and
been around
weightlifting for a long time.
And the East German coach is telling me that he thinks this will be his last major competition.
And it's a good lift. That'll get him the bronze medal.
A lot of experience going into that lift. First place, Terensky of Bulgaria. Second place, Militosian of USSR. And third place, Mavis of East Germany.
Now going on to the 60-kilo category. Here we have
Shalamanov of Bulgaria, snatching 140 kilos.
Shalamanov is known as the Steve Cram of weightlifting.
At 17 years of age, is the youngest ever senior European champion. Height, 5'3", body weight, 9 stone 6 pounds.
Absolutely phenomenal lifter. Never seen anyone like him before, probably never again in weightlifting.
He's followed by Soviet Union's Sarkassian.
130 kilograms here on the bar, 286 pounds.
Again at a body weight of 9 stone 6.
Very fast, easy lift.
Yes. Another Soviet lifter from Armenia. The snatch is by Letz of East Germany. This man is just out of the junior rankings. Very fast flowing lift.
Thought he was going to lose it there behind, actually, but he kept it.
No, he held on to it very well.
And the East Germans well pleased. That one very nice lift there by Letz. And here we come back to the clean and jerk, the most exciting lifter in the world today. Very much the Boris Becker of weightlifting.
This is Shalamanov of Bulgaria. Only 17 years of age.
That's nice clean.
Sets himself strongly. Very powerful jerk.
And that should get him the gold medal. Undoubtedly the most talked about weightlifter there is in the world. And at 17 years of age, where is he going to go to from here?
Sarkassian, Soviet Union. Silver medal winning lift.
167.5 kilos on this bar. 368 pounds.
Very strong clean. Very powerful jerk. Another Armenian member of the Soviet team. This is Letz of East Germany, just out of the junior rankings. Very hard clean, good recovery. Strong jerk, well, even though it was a little bit forward.
Technically not a good lifter, Jack, but
Nope.
very, very strong boy.
Very strong boy, held on to it well. Got the down signal, and the white lights is all that matters. Yeah. First place in the 60 kilo class, Shalamanov, Bulgaria, Sarkassian, USSR, and Letz of East Germany.
Now moving on to the 67.5 kilo class, some of the bigger boys.
Heights of these people, the average height is 5'4", body weights are 10 stone 8 pound. I've lost it. Versus Andrew Bem of East Germany.
Nice easy lift there, 150 kilograms on the bar, 330 pounds.
Followed by Petrov of Bulgaria. Weight on the bar, 147.5 kilos, 325 pounds.
I thought he was going to get that overhead, actually. I thought the bar was going to go over backwards, but he's held it.
He's waiting for a down signal. It seems rather slow in coming. A little bit of confusion about that lift. However, there's 3 white lights, so another success. The lifter showing his dissatisfaction with the referees there.
Referees in
so the
weightlifting
coaches.
can be just as unpopular as referees in football.
Now we have Swern of Poland. 150 kilos on the bar, 330 pounds.
You notice most of these lifters are wearing knee pads to protect the knee joint.
Very good lift once again.
A lot of strain thrown on the knees in weightlifting. And these knee pads are just there to protect the patellar ligament at the bottom of the knee joint.
Again, we come to Bem of East Germany. First attempt on a clean and jerk, 195 kilos. Important now that there's a very straight drive to arm's length. Excellent jerk.
Yes. Technically one of the best we've seen so far.
Followed now by Petrov of Bulgaria. The same weight, 195 kilos. When 2 lifters lift the same weight, the lighter bodyweight man wins the medal.
Oh, he's a fighter, this man. He's a fighter.
Very strong lift. Technically very poor, but strength overcomes. A Swern from Poland with 180 kilos. going for the bronze medal in the jerk competition. Strong clean. A little bit forward with the jerk, that's why he's stepping forward. And 3 white lights. First place in the 67.5 category, Bem, GDR, Petrov, Bulgaria, and Swern of Poland is 3rd place.
And going on to the next weight category, 75 kilo category, opening snatch here.
From Alexander Varbanov of Bulgaria, 157 kilos. .5'6" in height, body weight 11 stone 11 pound. Superb lift, no problem at all to the world record holder. Now we have Kuntz of East Germany with 155 kilos, 341 pound.
Setting himself for the weight.
Fast, easy lift. 3 white lights, 1 smoke. Now is Sergey Lee from the Soviet Union, 155 kilos, which if successful will guarantee him a bronze medal in the snatch competition.
Felt for his
Terrific
knees
recovery.
there. Well, Jack, I don't know how he held that, but
No.
he's a strong boy. Very, very determined.
I'm glad it was his knees under that bar and not mine. On the clean and jerk, again we have Varbanov of Bulgaria. 202 kilos, 445 pound. Strong clean. Easy jerk for a successful lift and the gold medal in the jerk competition. Kuntz of East Germany going for the silver medal with 195 kilos. 195 kilos is 429 pound. Strong clean, and the hardest part of the lift for Kuntz is the jerk. There he goes, slightly forward, and a strong lift. Now we have Sergey Lee of the Soviet Union going for the bronze medal on the jerk.
One of the new up-and-coming stars from Russia. Very low set position there. Reminiscent, in fact, of the Japanese lifters in some ways. Nice, clean, bit difficult getting out of it. Solid
Very
jerk.
strong jerk. Good lift.
That's a man we're going to see a lot of in the future.
And the first place is Varbanov of Bulgaria. Second place, Kuntz of East Germany. Third place in the snatch competition. 167.5 kilos on the bar. Again, very powerful lift. Speed is an essence in weightlifting. Now we have Krapati of the USSR coming out for a 170 kilo snatch.
Now, the Russians will be pleased with that lift. That's going to keep the Russians in contention with the Bulgarians. As you might have noticed, most of the weightlifting is dominated by two countries in the world, Bulgaria and Russia, with some of the other European or communist countries, East Germany, also in there as well. But it's mainly a Bulgarian and Russian sport. Just have a look at this lift.
Slatev of Bulgaria, 215 kilos on the clean and jerk. Very strong clean. Again, has a slight trouble with the jerk. But today, no problem.
And that ensures, of course, that Bulgaria now have won this category as well. And most of this championship is about the competition, not so much between the rest of the world, but between Bulgaria and Russia. And here we have another Bulgarian going for the silver medal.
Stochev of Bulgaria. Again, 215 kilos on the bar. As I explained before, the lighter body weight lifter, if two lifters lift the same weight, is automatically the winner.
Bulgarians will be pleased with this if he gets this. Give them first and second in this category.
Strong clean. And a stronger jerk.
Yes, I think the Bulgarian coach is going to be celebrating there tonight.
Very unusual for a Soviet Union team member to finish behind in third place. But now we have Krapati going for the bronze medal, 210 kilos on the bow. Slight jump back with a clean. No problems whatsoever with the jerk. Excellent lift.
Strong boy, Jack.
Very strong. I think we're going to see a lot of him in the future. I don't think he's very pleased with his performance today, though. Class placings are Slatev, Bulgaria first, Stochev of Bulgaria second, and Krapati of the USSR in third place.
And now we're moving on to the next weight category, the 90 kilo category.
Where we have Viktor Slodov of the USSR snatching 180 kilos. Height for these lifters is 5'10", 5'11", body weights 14 stone 2 pound. Very easy, successful lift there. Followed by the Bulgarian lifter, Teodosiv.
Quite incredible how the Bulgarians do at weightlifting. Country the size of Wales, and yet they produce world champion after world champion. Politically, of course, they decided many years ago that they were going to make weightlifting their #1 sport, and it's certainly paid dividends for them.
Another successful lift. As Dennis was saying, the Bulgarians have a youth coaching program, and coaching starts in schools with boys at the age of 10 and 11 being specifically selected for weightlifting futures.
It's a policy, in fact, we wouldn't follow in this country. We don't really believe that boys of 10 or 11 years of age, in fact, should be doing competitive weightlifting. But in Bulgaria, it's all about getting gold medals in championships like this.
Now we have Kukowski of Poland, third attempt in the snatch with 175 kilos. That's one of the best lifts we've seen to date.
Yes, that's his best ever lift, isn't it? It's 5 kilos
yes.
more than he's ever lifted before.
Now we're back to Solodov of the USSR, 222.5 kilos. Very easy clean.
Even easier jerk.
Even easier jerk. The first place in the jerk competition. Teodosiv of Bulgaria, same weight. Very hard recovery. But a very strong jerk.
He's a strong boy, but he's got to do some work on the technique now.
Solidev of the USSR wins on body weight in the jerk competition. Now going for the bronze medal is Krykowski of Poland. 215 kilos on the bar, 473 pounds.
Long wait here.
Hard, clean. Notice how the back rounded on the recovery. And a very easy jerk.
Something you look at these lifters, Jack, and many of them aren't the best technicians in the world, even if they are the strongest.
That's true. Yes, it proves that you have to be very, very strong to lift weights. Technique as it's... There again, the victory ceremony showing Solidev of the USSR in first place, Teodosiv of Bulgaria in second place, and Krykowski of Poland in third place.
And here we have Vlad of Romania.
And Vlad of Romania was Romania being one of the few communist countries that participated in the Los Angeles Olympic Games. And Vlad was the gold medal winner in the 90 kilo category. Today he's moved up to the 100 kilo category. That's a body weight of 220. This man must be 6 foot tall.
Made the headlines in Los Angeles, this boy. He's known to be a descendant of Vlad the Impaler of Transylvania. And if you know your Dracula, you will know that on that man was based the Dracula series by Bram Stoker.
185 kilos for a very successful lift.
Very popular lifter, Vlad.
Now we have Viktor Seswi of the Soviet Union.
185 kilograms, 407 pounds.
This boy is a junior lifter. That means he's under 20 years of age. $100 kilo category. Body weight's up to 220 pounds. Superb snatch. That's equaling bad. Placing him in second place in the competition on body weight. Hungarian lifter. Sanji follows with 172 kilos in the snatch. Strong lift. And another success.
We come out to Vlad on the clean and jerk. Gold medalist, of course, at Los Angeles Olympic Games. Vlad is 5'11", quite an athlete. High jumps over 6 foot. High jump, of course, is one of the assistance exercises that some of these weightlifters use. Standing broad jumps, standing high jumps, low hurdles. All about explosive power. You can see the explosive power there, driving up out of that clean.
Oops.
The jerks forward.
That's a good recovery.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of determination there by Vlad. Very strong boy, only 21 years of age. You'll see a lot more of him.
Now the young Soviet lifter, Sveded, with 207 kilos on the clean and jerk. .
Just amazing how young some of these lifters are, Jack.
Yes, I think David Riggett, the Russian coach, was saying this lad is only 17 years of age. Excellent technique. Superb technique.
About a generation ago, people didn't make their prime in weightlifting until late 20s, early 30s. But most of the lifters here today, they're late teens or early 20s. Complete change.
The next lifter is Sanji of Hungary with 217 kilos. Actually, this lift will give him the gold medal in the jerk competition. In weightlifting, we have medals for the snatch competition and the jerk competition. And then we have a gold medal for the winner of the combined snatch and jerk competition. Strong clean. A powerful jerk. A little bit backwards, which causes the lifter to run forward. No problems. That will secure him the gold medal in the jerk competition, not in the overall competition.
So it's Romania first, Russia second, Hungary third. Quite a change not to see Bulgaria up there. Now moving on to the 110 kilo category, amongst the big boys now.
These lifters are 6 foot to 6'1", possibly 2. Body weight 17 stone 4. This lifter, Yuri Zakharevich, has come through the junior ranks of Russian weightlifting and has come back after a very severe injury to his left elbow.
Wasn't happy with that, was he? But he's got it.
But he's got it. Very easy lift.
3 white lights.
Yes, we do have drug testing in weightlifting. First, second and third in each category are automatically tested, and 2 others at random. Well, the British team that we sent to these championships consisted of only 3 lifters. We had a 5th place in the 75 kilo class.
That was David Morgan.
A 5th place in the 90 kilo class, Dave Mercer, who was a bronze medalist at the Olympic Games. And here we have Badanek of Czechoslovakia, 180 kilos. A good running success.
Yes, if the lifter there had come off the platform, if he stepped so far forward he came off the platform, it would have been a no lift.
The weight must be lifted on the platform and replaced back on the platform. You can't place the weight back outside the platform limits.
The reason for that is quite simply to protect the floor. There have been occasions when weightlifters have sort of walked so far forward with the weight, they've lost it into the audience.
The physique on this man, Cernik of Czechoslovakia, is outstanding for a lifter of 17 stone. And going back to the British team, our 3rd member was our most experienced lifter, Dean Willey, who hails from Yorkshire. And Dean finished 6th in the 67.5 category. This man shows outstanding technique for such a huge man. 17 stone. Shot there of Bo Jonsson of Sweden, Swedish national coach.
Chalking up his hands here prior to this lift. Gets rid of any of the sweat on the hands. Gets a good grip on the bar. You see a weightlifting belt being worn there. It supports the lower lumbar region of the spine during the lift. Very important this stage, setting himself psychologically before getting down to the bar.
Weight on the bar is 222.5 kilos. It's 470 pounds. Very easy lift for Zakarevich. That secures him first place in the jerk competition and first place in the overall competition.
Shot of the warm-up area there, or going into the warm-up area. That's where all the work is done in weightlifting.
And here we have Barinek of Czechoslovakia, taking the same weight, 222.5 kilos.
That'll get him the silver medal on body weight, as he's the heavier lifter. Now, these lifters will be training 6 or 7 times a week, sometimes twice a day. Many of the Iron Curtain lifters, of course, are pretty much full-time professionals. Professionals in the wider sense of the term. There's no money in weightlifting, but if you're good at sport in these Iron Curtain countries, you do the sport virtually all day long.
Very powerful man. Easy clean and an easy jerk. And they're all very pleased with that one, Dennis.
Yes, in most Eastern Bloc countries, if you are good at sport, you basically get drafted into one of the forces, the Army or the Navy, and you'll spend most of your time training under the top coaches of that particular sport. Weightlifting is no different. These boys will be very much full-time professional athletes in very much the same way as in Great Britain, footballers or league footballers are professional athletes.
Cernik now, 217 kilos for the bronze medal in the jerk competition. He was
very
excellent then, Dennis. Very, very strong man. One of the problems with weightlifting is the chalk that they use on the hands and the thighs over the course of the competition gets onto the platform surface and makes it rather slippy. And people lose their footing and accidents do happen. Confirmation of the final placings in this category: Zakarevich of USSR, Barinek of Czechoslovakia, followed by Cernik of Czechoslovakia. Presentation there by Dr. Persovich of Poland, to Barinek.
There's the man there grew his moustache because he said he was looked too young. Makes him look like an old man, that moustache now, Jack, don't you think?
Yes, I think he'll be shaving this off, Dennis, after this competition.
And now we move on to the big boys.
Super heavyweight category. Goneshev of the Soviet Union. 6'5", body weight 130 kilos, 21 stone.
Now these are the really big boys of weightlifting. Many of these weightlifters here will be 20 kilos or 20 stone plus. And very big men, but very big athletes, or very good athletes at the same time. This man here has been known to put the shot over 60 foot. Very nice, very fast, easy lift. Yeah.
Taranenko, his teammate from the Soviet Union. Taranenko was a gold medalist in Moscow in 1980 in the 110 kilo category. Here snatching 185 kilos. Very low position for such a big man. Excellently. Taranenko holds a world record in the 110 kilo category on the jerk and on the total.
Proszę na sztangę 187,5 kg. 187,5 kg.
Next lifter we'll see is from East Germany, Saldeveld.
I remember this fellow well. We took him to Carvery in London on one occasion, and the food that some of these weightlifters can eat is quite awe-inspiring, and particularly the big boys.
Six foot three, rather light actually for a super heavyweight. Approximately 120 kilos, 264 pounds. But very athletic. Another successful lift. East Germans seem to have plenty of vocal support, Dennis, in the audience today.
Yes, well, they've been concentrating a lot on weightlifting recently, and I think they take their supporters with them as well. Now we're going on to the final clean and jerks.
It's Koneshev at the Soviet Union. 225 kilos on the bar.
Big man in every sense of the word, this chap. Rather nasty, I'm told, after his second bottle of vodka, but an athlete first and foremost. Getting himself psyched up for this lift. Special weightlifting boots there, you can see. Rather expensive in this country. They work out about £56 a pair. But if you're going to do the sport properly, weightlifting boots are absolutely essential. Any youngsters watching this today, first thing, if you're going to do in weightlifting, seriously, forget about the belt. It's the weightlifting boots which you need to get first. £495 on the bar.
Superb clean, Dennis. Excellent technique for such a big man. A little bit fortunate there with the down signal. Came a little bit early.
Yes, the refereeing has been a bit sloppy, I think, at these championships. Very inconsistent.
Concentration now by Taranenko for this attempt at 230 kilos, which will again give him the gold medal in this jerk competition.
This build-up, very, very important. You don't rush into the bar. To psych yourself up, think very carefully about the technique, driving with the legs, driving with the back, driving underneath the bar. Everything's got to go just right in a split second. Nice clean here. Solid, very solid jerk.
Very good jerk.
That'll get him the silver medal.
As I've said before, that's 230 kilos to Taranenko. He holds a world record at 110 kilos with 240. Proving it at this championships, his training has not been going quite so well. Final lift of the competition is Saldeveld of East Germany with 227.5 kilos.
Exactly 500 pounds.
And this will secure him a silver medal in the jerk competition. A lot of concentration going in now. Very important lift. Easy clean. Very easy recovery. Strong jerks. Very slight press out. And I think he was a little bit anxious about that one, Dennis.
Yes.
Slight press out on his left arm. But however, 3 white lights for a good lift.
Yes, a bit concerned with some of the refereeing here. The refereeing, I think, has not been up to the standard of past championships. It's certainly been inconsistent. Some of these lifters have to wait a long time before putting the bar down. Others have not.
Well, there's some championships, Dennis, some you win and some you lose, as I say. And now we have the final placings in the 110 kilo category. Ganeshev of USSR, Tsarenko in second place, followed by Svardvel of East Germany.